Hey everyone, welcome back to episode 4 of Legally Teaching Engineer Sports. If you're listening, it's Friday, October 14th. Happy Friday. And let's get it going. Today's episode title is in fact sports. Watching, waiting, commiserating. All right, a little homage to Blink-182.
Blink-182, this is random. I'm going to kick it off already random. Did you guys see Colorado Avalanche's banner raising last night?
No, just
They brought the lead singer from Blink-182 to sing it live, kind of electric, because that was their theme song all last year.
It was beautiful.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty badass.
Go check it out.
Yep, you should YouTube it.
All right, it's on the list.
If we're good enough at technology, we'll get somebody to throw it in.
Did you see their rings?
Oh, yeah, their rings unreal. Holy smokes. I know. And the video with the box when they opened it, oh, yeah, it was pretty sweet.
It was like a screen inside the box. That was sweet.
Yeah.
All right. Heck yeah. So, yeah, but shout out to Blink-182. They're back. They're back together. A group founded in 1992, my birth year. Tom's back. He's done chasing aliens. He must have found them. But, yeah, so the episode 4 is sports, watching, waiting, commiserating. Did a lot of commiserating the last few weeks with my college picks. Still skunked. Still Trophy Joe's fish box. Nothing there. No wins for me. But yeah, shout out to Blink-182. They'll be at Little Caesars Arena for all our Michigan friends, May 9th, I believe. So go check them out at Little Caesars. Yeah, and they'll be at Hershey, right, Max? Hershey Park.
Oh, yeah, they'll be in Hershey Park, May 27th. Don't be shy. It's the sweetest place on earth.
Sweetest place on earth. Right on. There we go. And Sam, they're going to be in Charlotte.
Hey, love that.
July something.
Yeah. Be hot, sweaty. No better time.
Yeah, they'll love it. All right. So episode 4. Let's get it on. We have 3 segments once again. Our first segment will be kind of an MLB playoff update recap. I currently have the second game of the ALDS between the Astros and the Mariners on. It's 3-2 Astros. So we'll do a little update of our brackets, go through those. Segment 2 will be our NHL preview. We'll kind of do a bold prediction for all the NHL. We'll do a bold prediction for the Red Wings themselves. Whoop. And we'll do a Stanley Cup champion prediction. Future is kind of that idea. And then we'll get to our locks, and we actually have a guest picker tonight. We have Mr. Mark Kishko. He helms from, I believe, South Carolina. Originally, we won't speak. I'm not sure actually where he's originally from. Can't call that. He was formerly a Charlotte Rush. I think they lost to the Whalers in an overtime game in a national championship of sorts. That's all right. It's all right, Kishko. But he'll be on soon enough as a guest picker. So let's get to it. First one, MLB playoff recap. Let's get it going, boys. All right. We'll start off by saying you guys did pretty bad in the weather.
Oh my gosh. If you want to start a fire tonight, somebody just grab my piece of paper and burn that thing to the ground. Obviously, good thing we're not picking MLB for streets.
Yeah, so I'm looking at yours, Max. 0-4.
What do you mean?
I know. I've been so wrong. 0-4. My World Series winner took a swift exit. They took the subway out of New York.
They were playing trumpets, though, baby. Woo-woo.
Oh my gosh. Don't even get me started. They're 2 aces. More like 8 balls. Like, Max Scherzer, what are you doing, man? You're supposed to be dialed in. He's getting rung up for I don't even know if he made it out of the 4th inning. I don't think he did.
Scherzer got lit up. We gave up like 6 or 7 runs. Yeah.
Yeah. They were teeing off on like 2 home runs.
You should have went with the Padres. I don't know what you were doing. We went and watched the Padres. We cheered for the Padres. Sam had his Padres shirt on.
I still didn't go with them.
Man and Cromanworth.
San Diego.
Nah.
Sam, how are you feeling about your picks? You had one.
Oh, beautiful. I got Philadelphia. They won. That was a great pick. Don't need to worry about
Not
anything
last
else.
night,
What was that, Max?
Hey,
They
I don't
didn't
need
win
to
last night.
They did not win last night. It's
They're a
1-1.
dog
Just
fight
going back
now.
to Philly, though.
yeah, they're just making it interesting. It should be an interesting series.
So I'm 2-2 with my Phillies, who are going to be World Series bound, still intact. My Guardians pick, they got rained out today. I think they bounce back tomorrow with Bieber. I like Shane Bieber. I think he's real good, real good pitcher. Max and I watched him this past summer.
Yep.
Max tried yelling Justin to him a bunch as you were dropping your beer, but that's all right.
Yeah, that's a Commiserating story. Leave that for another episode.
But yeah, I don't know. So I guess right now, guys, who are you rooting for?
Obviously, the Seattle Mariners. How can you not?
The rally shoe.
Yeah,
the rally shoe.
I'm going with Seattle too, dude. The young guns. They're out there swinging for the fences. What's the rookie from Julio? Yeah, Julio, dude. He's swinging out of his shoes every pitch. That's what I like to see.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, they got Eugenio Suarez from the Tigers. Remember him way back when?
Yep.
Into the
Roger
Reds.
Great. If you're listening, you blew it last night against the Astros. Not a big deal.
That bounced back.
Robbie, another former Tiger.
Yeah.
Tough.
Tough. I mean, that's bomb. That's all I see right now. Just like the Mariners.
The Astros. You see Mattress Max bet. The old man that dropped $10 million on the Astros to win the World Series.
And it pays out what, like
$75 million?
75. There it is. It'll be the largest bucket of cash won via sports betting. I did see that. And he was jumping around and Jordan hit that bomb.
Yep.
Yeah. So all right. So you guys like the Mariners. I'm still rolling my Astros pick. I think Astros are gonna probably win this game. There's a double into the corner, bottom 7 up 3-2. They're gonna go up 2-0. This series is gonna be over. You guys are weird for rooting for the Mariners, but good for you. So
it's called having a soul.
My World Series pick is gonna happen. I think it's gonna be Phillies, Mariners. The Padres got the Dodgers last night, so that's 1-1. And then the Yankees, they'll just do something weird to screw it up. They're just the Yankees, right? So
I think if somehow the Phillies make it to the World Series and then somehow the Eagles stay hot, we will never hear about Philadelphia anymore. I think it's going to burn to the ground. This will be the last year for Philadelphia.
How far are you from Philly?
Oh, close enough we could probably see the smoke if that thing burns to the ground.
Around an
hour and a half.
Hour and a half. All right. Yeah, it will burn to the ground. All right. So we got 2 Mariners. I'm still going Astros. All right. We'll see. We're in the division series. Next week, this time we will be in the championship series. So we'll, I guess, reorganize from there and check back in. But any last thoughts on baseball from you guys?
No.
All right. I'm cool with that too. We'll move on then to our first sponsor. Shout out to our good friends over at Bogeys Indoor Golf of Tawas. Bogeys offers a premium year-round golf experience, which is just in time for the cool fall temperatures and winter season. Bogeys features multiple commercial golf simulators, including the industry leader that is most trusted by PGA Tour professionals, TrackMan. Players of all skill levels can practice and play at some of the best courses in the world without ever leaving Tawas. From free rental clubs to all your favorite on-course refreshments, Bogeys has you covered for a fun night out. Additionally, Bogeys is the perfect location to host your next private event and is available year-round to host anything from fundraisers, birthday parties, bachelorette parties, grad parties, corporate events, and even team events for building camaraderie. Mention the Legally Teaching Engineers Sports podcast for half off your simulator play next time you stop into Bogeys. That's 50% off. Remember, Legally Teaching Engineer Sports. And,
fun fact about Bogeys. Fun fact, I actually hit a hole-in-one on hole 18 at Bogeys.
So I think you're thinking of something about Sam. You're thinking of the putt-putt place, Hubie's.
Oh.
Whatever it's called. Bogeys is an entirely different place, but that's all right.
Tawas is growing.
Tawas is growing. But I do know a lot of I know a lot of parents in Tawas. I know a lot of couples that don't have kids yet. It's a great date night, I believe, right? You mention us and you get 50% off your play. Paul's got a great organization going there. Shout out to Paul. So thanks for having us as a sponsor and look forward to working with Paul in the future. All right, on to the NHL. NHL time, boys. I know the season started. I think technically it started over in Europe, right?
Yeah, it started last Sunday over in Europe. We had San Jose play.
Nashville.
Yep. San Jose play Nashville.
Where at?
I want to say the Czech Republic. I think it was in the Czech. Yeah.
Sounds right. Not quite Russia, but smells sort of like it.
Close enough.
All right, so good deal. So the NHL season has started. Not for the Red Wings. Red Wings start tomorrow night or tonight if we're listening on a Friday. They are the 14th. They're opening up against the Canadians at LCA. Our sister and her husband, Olivia and Justin, they will both be in attendance behind the Red Wings goal. Well, the Red Wings will score twice behind that goal. So if something crazy happens and you see someone's tatas out, that's probably Olivia.
Whoa, that's my sister, dude. Come on.
Hopefully not.
Come on. No J-Los.
No J-Los. Okay, so we kind of have like an order of events of what we want to do here, right? We have basically a bold prediction for the whole NHL season, whatever that be. You guys were up to you. A Red Wings bold prediction, and then we have a Stanley Cup champion pick.
Heck yeah.
Sam, you spoke up and I love it. What's your NHL bold prediction?
NHL, I'll be honest. NHL is the one sport I watch the most of. ESPN Plus, huge shout out. They got all the games. NHL bold prediction: the Seattle Kraken will make the playoffs.
Whoa.
Matty Bernier will lead them to the Holy Land.
Wow.
Like you got the Michigan hockey jersey on.
Yes.
Nice. That's a good one.
That's
A lot.
I feel like that's a good NHL bold prediction, especially since they're the second, expansion team. The first one did it. Second one should have a chance.
I'm with it. I like that a lot. I really like that. I don't know much else about the Kraken aside from the fact that they have Matty Bernier. So yeah,
that's wild because my bold prediction, Matty Bernier wins the Conn Smythe Rookie of the Year.
I think those go. Wow, that's perfect.
Yeah, that we're going hand in hand there. But that was my one, and then you said that. That's kind of wild. But another one I had written down: Edmonton Oilers. They win the Stanley Cup this year.
Oh, so that's your Stanley Cup prediction.
Yeah, Connor McDavid. Oh, I'm jumping the gun, aren't I?
Jumping the gun. All right, he's got excited. The Oilers.
I'm excited because I got Leon Draisaitl on my fantasy team, and he put up 7 points last night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Against who?
I think Calgary.
Oh, yikes.
Maybe Vancouver. But he helped Connor McDavid get a hat trick Connor McDavid had a hat trick in the opening night, so let's just leave it at that. Let that slide.
All right.
Yeah.
So Max's bold prediction is a Conn Smythe winner from the Kraken is in Berniers.
Yep.
And then he is also going bold with his Stanley Cup champion, maybe not so bold with the Oilers, who are pretty heavily favored, maybe they're probably top 8 favorite. But
yeah,
I believe so, yes.
All right, so we've got Max's champion. My NHL bold prediction is Johnny Gaudreau, who just signed with the Columbus Blue Jackets from the Flames. He's going to win the MVP.
Ooh.
He's going to tally more points than anyone has since the 18-19 season, where Nikita Kucherov got 128 points. He's gonna tally 130, I think.
I like that, Dylan. I like that.
He's got some pieces around him. I think
Line A. He's playing with Line A. He's on his line. Line A is a natural goal scorer. So I mean, you get him the puck, good things are gonna happen. Vice versa.
Agreed. Columbus doesn't have much going for it. It's a great hockey place. Other than that, I'm just saying for like the city itself, Columbus is kind of a dump hole. But the hockey, I think they've had some seasons where they've really shown people they're a lot more than what they actually are, and this is one of those years. I think they're ranked maybe the 20s. They're definitely upper 20s ish for what people think they're going to do, and I think Johnny Gaudreau is going to bring them out. So I think he wins MVP.
And Johnson.
Dylan, shoot off your Stanley Cup winner while you're at it. Since Max jumped the gun there, shoot yours off.
All right, sounds good. I'm gonna go with the Florida Panthers.
Ooh.
Yeah. So the Florida Panthers, they were like the 1 seed or 2 seed last year in the East, and I think they're right back there. They added a couple clogs, whose names are not on the top of my head right now, but they've added some pieces, and I think they got younger. They're big, and I'll take them at plus 1,500 to win the Stanley Cup. But I also have another one, the little dark horse that I think it should not be a dark horse, but they're kind of looked down upon right now. The Washington Capitals. Backstrom's out for a while with a hip issue. But I'll take the Washington Capitals as well. I'll take 2 at plus 4,000. I'll take that. So yeah,
I respect that.
Sam,
Yeah,
what you
Panthers
got?
look good.
Tiny
Yeah, I
bit
was gonna.
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Florida Panthers. Our guest picker has got a fun story about that. Yeah. 2 years last year, Spencer Knight is his name. He's the goalie for the Florida Panthers backup. But he was dropped down to the AHL, and their AHL team was playing in Hershey. He met him in the local Chipotle, so just a fun fact.
Is that Spencer Knight or the other one?
Spencer Knight. Yep, Spencer Knight.
He's gonna be the starter.
Spencer Knight got dropped down because he was in the AHL because he wasn't getting enough playing time. And then Mark met him in Chipotle.
That's
Yeah.
badass, Kishko. All right. Yeah, Spencer Knight's kind of the big reason why I'm leaning on him. He was one of the highest paid goalies in a while. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Spencer Knight's Florida Panthers. So let's go.
Nice. Yeah, I like them. I'm running probably not that big of a surprise, or it is. I don't know. The Calgary Flames as my Stanley Cup winner. Basically just for what's his name? Kachuk. That's literally no, he's not with them anymore. I'm still running it. I don't care. I could have swore he was.
I'm pretty confident he's elsewhere. We're gonna have our stat guy Kishko get on it. But I think you're talking a little to Kachuk, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's gone because Brady plays for Ottawa.
There we go.
Yeah, Matthew's gone.
pain. That just means they have better odds or worse odds. I don't care. They're still gonna do it. They're gonna
All right,
bring
you're
it
still
home to
going with the
Canada.
Flames. They're still ranked high enough. All right, so we have a team from the West in the Flames and Canada, a team from the West and the Oilers and Canada. Canada hasn't won the Stanley Cup in a long, long time, fellas. But good luck with that.
Yeah,
My
and that happened.
statistician just got back to me. Matthew Kachuk's playing for the Florida Panthers now.
And there.
pain.
There's a reason why I went with them. So yeah. All right. So we got our Stanley Cup champions. We have our bold predictions. Let's finish with our Red Wings bold predictions, and I'll kick off. A newcomer from the St. Louis Blues, Dominic Kubalik. He was on fire the year before last. The Red Wings picked him up in a steal of a free agent signing. Shout out to Stevie Y. I think he earns MVP votes. I don't think he's going to win the MVP, but I think he's going to get Hart Trophy votes. And then I think the Red Wings win a playoff series. Those are my Red Wings bold predictions.
Wow.
Love it. They better.
Max, what you got?
So going off of that, the goalies, Husso, I think is his name. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I think his name is Husso, but that's a big pickup, and I think he's literally his back's gonna hurt because he looks solid in preseason. He's young and he's looking to prove. And then they also they got Lucas Raymond and obviously Snyder coming back, Moritz. So they got a young core that's gonna do things. And I'm gonna jump with Dylan and say that they're gonna win a playoff series this year.
Let's go.
They may sneak in as the 8, but they're going to do some things. Just like Columbus did a couple years ago. They gave Tampa a run for their money, as the 8 seed. I think that's going to be the Red Wings.
They beat them. Yeah, they beat them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So,
Yeah, I'm taking it one step farther. They're not only going to win a playoff series, they're going to sweep the first series. Doesn't matter who you got.
I
Sweeping.
love it. Bold.
After that, I don't know, but they're going to sweep that first series. They make the playoffs. There's no way they lose a game.
They can swing that octopi.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, good deal. All right, I like it. So we all think the Red Wings are making the playoffs. Was what it boils down to. We all think
They
the
have
Red Wings
to.
are in the
They
playoffs.
better.
They better. I agree. All right, we've got the Oilers. We've got the Flames. We've got the Panthers / Capitals over here. All right, and then we've got Johnny Gaudreau winning the MVP. We've got Matty Beniers as a Conn Smythe. And then we've got Sam going
Kraken.
with the Kraken. Winning? You say winning or making?
Just making.
Okay,
the
making.
playoffs.
Fair enough. All right, Kraken making playoffs. I could see it. All right, we're gonna come back to them. Don't worry, guys. We're locking those in, writing them down. We'll be back. All right, good stuff. All right, 2 segments down. Before we move on to the final segment, which Kishko can pop out of his imaginary area, we will first have our second sponsor of the night. Say hello to one of our newest sponsors, J. Crew. Temps are dropping, leaves are changing, and cute couple pics are taking place. Don't miss out on the perfect fall photo fits by stopping into your local J. Crew factory to stock up on their on-fleek flannels and crispy, clean crew necks that are must-haves for all those Instagram picturesque posts. With the holiday season fast approaching, apply for your very own J. Crew credit card, giving you 20% off all orders. J. Crew, helping you and yours save some green, all while dressing like an autumn king or queen. J. Crew.
Wow.
Love
Yeah,
it.
J. Crew, big J. Crew guy over here. Don't have any on right now, but soon enough.
It's a 9 to 5
All right.
sponsored by J. Crew.
Yeah, we're sponsored by J. Crew. How about that? When do we know people? All right, we're gonna get into the locks, but first, Max, introduce your buddy.
So my statistician has been giving me great information over here. His name is Mark Kishko.
Hello, everybody.
Mark's going to introduce himself because he's got one hell of a background.
I was born in Massachusetts, and so I became a fan of sports and moved down to South Carolina. But my brothers got the Boston fan in me.
I mean,
Was
what
that a
were
Boston
you
accent?
going to root for in
So
South
what
Carolina?
Mark is telling us, and people listening, he's a bandwagon
Yeah,
Patriots
Gotcha.
guy, bandwagon Boston guy. Got a Red Sox hat on.
they hate us because they hate us.
I mean, what were his other options in South Carolina? There's
Well, I
nothing.
was already a fan. I was the youngest brother. I was 10 years old going to South Carolina. I
That's deep enough.
was already watching, but
he's got some wisdom behind his picks. So let's see. We'll throw him into the ringer here, fellas. Let's mix him in.
You big Portnoy guy over there? Big Dave
all
Portnoy
right.
guy? Yeah, he's all right. All right, before we get into the picks, Kishko, thanks for joining us. Our first ever guest speaker on legally, or guest picker on legally teaching and engineer sports. So thanks for being here first off. We look forward to having many more guest pickers and guests, even speakers. So hopefully we'll have you back in the near future. Another aspect Max failed to mention, you are also on the LVC hockey team, correct?
Correct.
You play forward, sometimes defense. You are also a senior. You're Max's roommate.
Yeah, he lives right through a door. Sometimes
Yep, he lives right through the door.
Yep, lives right through the door.
I was there for a weekend. You decided not to come hang out. That's all right. I won't hold it against you.
I think your lights turned off.
I'll be back in about 3 weeks. I'm gonna come watch you guys. So looking forward to it. Okay, that's Kishko. Before we get to our pick this week, we have to do a quick recap on where we stand. In first place, still Max. Max, you had a pretty all right week. You went 2-2.
It was tough.
In college and NFL, you went 1-1. You won your Oklahoma State pick. They're your horse so far. You lost your Maryland pick. Remind us who they played. Purdue.
Purdue, and that was just a heartbreaker. If you don't even move on.
Yeah. All right. You won your Indianapolis Colts pick, but you lost your Ravens pick. You won the Ravens game, but you lost the pick because they were -3. Won by
That's
2.
how it happened for Maryland too. So I mean, come on.
No, Maryland just
Yeah.
lost the game.
Maryland lost, but they should have won.
It sucks to suck.
Sucks to suck. I agree. Sam, second place. Not so sucky. 500, man. Pretty good.
Hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, you went 2-2 as well. You killed your Tennessee pick. Great pick. Loved it. I tailed the poop out of that. So good job.
Go
You
Vols.
lost your NC State pick. Once again, they won, but they did not cover for you. So you won, but you
Unfortunate.
didn't.
I'll still take the dub.
You did. Yeah, I guess in your own way. You lost your Jaguars pick. The Jaguars are the Jaguars, but you
Mhm.
lost it. And then you won your Cardinals pick. They lost the game, but they kept it close against the Eagles. So good pick.
What was it? Half a yard if you would have just taken the hit.
Yeah, you mean when he was sliding? Yeah. Tough. Sorry. Little man, Kyler. Third place, our celebrity YouTube comment picker, Brandon Jackson. He sits at 3-5. He actually went 0-4 this past week. Tough slump for him this past week.
Ouch.
He lost,
Ouch.
got smacked. Utah pick got smacked by UCLA. He went with BYU. They got pooed on by Notre Dame and the Catholics. Catholics and Mormons, what a game in Vegas. Then he ended up losing his Chargers pick. He had -2.5, and the Chargers lost, or won. -2.5 is what he had, and the Chargers won by 2. Tough sledding.
That's pain.
And then his Seahawks pick was against the Saints, and that ended up losing because he needed 5.5 and they lost by 8. And then in the rear, up the bottom, down the fall, Dylan 2-6. I won 1-3 again last week. I won my Titans pick against the Commanders. It's the only team I can win against apparently. I lost my Duke pick, another field goal, commiserating. I lost my K-State pick because they won the game, but I lost. It was 2.5, and then the Dolphins got whooped on actually by the Jets. So good stuff there.
So you're telling me Mark Kishko can propel himself into a very easy 3rd place with a very good week.
Percentage-wise, he could be in first place with a 1,000.
Yeah, love to see that.
Yeah.
No pressure.
No
Yeah,
pressure.
no pressure, Mark. This is how you get back on the show. You got to perform.
Yeah, you will get called back if you perform.
Well, that's if unless people don't watch. If nobody watches, we're not inviting him back. So
Yeah, get your buddies. Make sure your buddies watch.
Hey, Max, make sure you watch.
Where'd you say you're
watch.
from? South Carolina?
Inman, South Carolina.
Doesn't sound like it. All right, moving on. Okay, who wants to give their first NFL pick? Should we let Kishko start it off?
We're going NFL first.
Yeah, we're going NFL first. We're changing
All
up. I don't have any NFL music. We're just gonna do it.
Okay.
send it.
Just go.
My first pick, I'm going with the 49ers -5.5 on the road against the Atlanta Falcons.
Ooh.
Bosa is questionable to play with a groin injury, but if he plays, I think that's even more guaranteed win right there. And with my
No, that's a good
second-
pick. I saw it. I liked it.
With my second pick, I got to go with my dogs, Pats, +2.5 on the road. I mean, I'm starting to see a little Tom Brady, Drew Bledsoe with Zappy Hour. I don't know. I might be a little excited off 1 week off that dominant performance over the Lions. But I really like
it
what I
was
saw
the
there.
Lions.
Yeah, come on. Who the
Yeah, it
Patriots
was
playing?
Lions, dude.
Yeah, it was the Lions.
Yeah, that's like playing a high school team.
I know,
I
but I
hope
just
they
like
won.
what he did his first time. He's slinging the ball. Can move out of the pocket if he needs to.
Kishko, who the Patriots got?
The
The
Browns.
Browns. They're playing against the Browns at Cleveland.
In Cleveland, yeah. All right.
Mac Jones is
No.
possibly he's available, but we don't know if we gotta see what Bill's gonna do. But I'm pretty sure he's gonna give it back to Mac.
Yeah,
which
I
would
think
be
he
a
will too.
reasonable thing to do, but I could smell a little Tom Brady. So
It's hard to know what Zappy is because one, the Lions literally are pathetic. I mean,
They
Dan
go
Campbell-
1,000
I
yards a
mean,
game.
Dan Campbell got to make some better calls.
yeah, it's a head scratch when you go for it on 4th and 9. It doesn't matter what happened. Just I don't know why he's going for it on 4th and 9.
Yeah, I heard a tweet. It was someone was saying is like he's coaching like a 9-year-old playing Madden with his decisions, and I think it's
He's coaching like Sam used to play Madden. Sam would go
Heck
for
yeah.
it. He's like on his 15-yard line and he's throwing like the Hail
4th
Mary.
and 20. He's like, all right, we'll get the job done.
Why
We'll
would you
get
get
it.
the ball back to the other team? Just that's another play.
You could be an NFL coach, Sam. All right.
Simon.
Kishko's going -5.5 49ers. And the Patriots at +2.5. All right, you're locked in. Good stuff. Sam, what you got?
We're gonna run it with some. We're gonna take some era from my wife. We're gonna go Packers over Jets. So if that doesn't work out, it's on her.
So the Packers are -7.5.
Love it. It's just
They are
at
home.
home. It's just cushion.
I heard Zach Wilson's already hitting on all the Packers players' moms, so he's already living rent free in their heads.
I don't know if
Beautiful.
it's real, but I saw Giselle Bundchen liked one of Zach Wilson's Instagram pics. I don't know if that's real.
I mean, he's a pretty good looking dude, so who wouldn't? Like,
Touche.
right?
Alright,
Then
and
Tom
then,
Brady's probably go like his mom's picture and get the same response. Like, come on, we're playing that game right. Come on.
And then to run it back, we're gonna go Ravens over Giants. My boy
So Sam's
Lamar.
picking against the 2 New York teams.
Yeah. We're,
I like
we're
it.
just to New York this week.
not a fan of that state either.
Good. Yeah, that's a dumb poll. All right, Sam's betting against the whole state. And Sam, just so you know, that's -6 for the Ravens in New Jersey. They don't even play in the state of New York.
Mm-mm.
Why would that?
It's true.
Touche. All right, Sam's locked in. Max, what you got?
I'm going Jacksonville +2. Hang on, I forgot to write who they're playing.
The Colts.
Yeah, there it is. Yep, Colts. I knew that one. Not, but Jacksonville +2. I don't think the Colts are very good. And Jacksonville,
Hold on, Max.
they look pretty.
Yeah, Max. Do you
Yeah.
have a real pencil in your hand?
Yeah, wood and everything.
Like an actual eraser and stuff?
Yeah, it's a Ticonderoga.
What is this? The
Wow.
1900s?
This is what happens when you teach second grade. You find a lot of these.
Nice. All right.
Last time I used one of
I'm
those,
making-
last time I used one of those, I needed Scantron.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Nice. All right, so you're going Jaguars. Are they home?
Hang on. My statistician's sleeping for me right now. He's not doing a good job.
I'm gonna say they're at Indy.
They're on the road in Indianapolis. Doesn't matter. It's indoors. They can be cold all they want. And then my next one is the Cardinals -2.5 against Seattle. It's in Seattle. They'll be
They're
fine.
booty cheeks. Yeah. Seattle's booty cheeks. I know the Lions lost to them, but I mean the Lions pretty much should have won that game, so that's pretty much a win.
Yeah.
All right. Good stuff. My NFL, I have 3, but I know for sure one I want is the Colts against the Jaguars. Colts -2. I love it. There's no way the Colts are losing to the Jaguars twice this year. Colts are starting to get a little warm. They're not hot, but they're warm. I don't know. I don't think they're warm. I don't think Jonathan Taylor's back. Did you watch the Jaguars last week? They looked like booty. Not
Yeah,
booty
but
cheeks,
you watched them the week before?
Yeah, I don't know. I
They
mean, it's just-
dominated the week before.
All right. Well, I'll see you next week.
Yeah, I'll
and
see
let
you.
you
Yeah.
know how that works.
See you on Sunday.
And then it was a toss up between 2, but I'm gonna end up going with the Vikings at -3.5 for the Dolphins. The Dolphins are starting a quarterback. Thompson fella from Kansas State. Good luck there. The Vikings, they're starting a very Catholic individual, Kirk. He likes his button downs and he keeps his stuff straight. I don't know. He's not gonna do anything too wrong. He's not gonna do anything too right. Vikings come away with probably an 11-point win in Miami. So give me the Vikings and give me the Colts. All
I
right,
like it.
college football time. I think college football has been really hard. Kishko, what do you think about college football? Hard or not so hard?
I'm not a huge fan of college football, but I've been doing a lot of research. I still watch a lot of college football for the most part, but I don't have like a favorite team. But I usually pull for Clemson Tigers. They're right down the road from where I live in South Carolina. But wouldn't consider myself as a diehard. But going into that, my first pick is Clemson -3.5 against Florida State. Seems a little shaky, and I just think Clemson asserts the ACC dominance.
Great pick. One of my best friends from law school, Matt Iwanski. He's a huge Seminole guy. Never texted him last weekend after that one. Not too sure what Florida State was doing there with the interception when they're already in field goal range to win the game. But I've never talked to him about that. Didn't think it was appropriate. He probably is going to say +3.5 is a good play, but I'm going to go with you. That's a great play by Clemson. Yeah, -3.5.
And
All right, what's your second one?
my second pick coming off a bye is just something in this central Pennsylvania area.
Good bad
So
pick.
playing in one of the quietest stadiums. I like Penn State to cover, not to win, but I think they'll cover against Michigan.
Okay, so I'm all right. I'll say one of mine right now. I'm doing the absolute opposite. Get fucked. Go blue. Michigan's gonna whoop on that booty. I got it at 6.5, so I'm giving you 6.5 too, just so we're even. So touchdown win for Michigan takes care of it for me. I got 6.5 on the duel, so I'm giving you 6.5. Fair enough. All right. It could be a close game. I don't know. I've been really bad in college football. I haven't won a damn game. I hope I'm not jinxing them this week. That's my first pick is Michigan -6.5. Huge game, right? Top 10. Michigan's ranked 5th. Penn State's 10.
10. They're 10. They're 10. Just came in.
All right. Well, you guys have a lot of Penn State fans on the team?
Not really. None of us are really from Pennsylvania, so
But a lot at school.
a lot at school. Yeah, a lot of knobs walking around.
45 minutes out.
Nice.
So,
Well, go blue. All right, that's my first pick. So I'll do my second one then right now too. So Kishko, I respect it. I like how you did it. Nuts. That's a nuts pick. My second pick's a big nuts pick. Actually, both my picks. I'm dropping my balls right on the table here. Tennessee plus 7.5.
Love
Volunteers. Nick Saban is 1-6, covering the spread in his last 7 road games. Give me the Volunteers. They got a Heisman favorite quarterback. They're humming right now. Welcome to it. We partied in a boat for Sam's bachelor party right outside their stadium.
And college game days there, they're gonna be fired up.
We eat in the river right where they play. Let's get it going. Go Volunteers.
Woo! Yes, love that. I was contemplating that as well, but some might say that's not a lock. So,
what you got, Sam?
So I'm gonna take it. I went against them earlier on, and they burnt me. So I'm gonna take them this weekend, and we'll see what happens. I'm taking Notre Dame over Stanford. Big money, easy money.
That is just so you know, it's a -17 spread, so they got to win by 2 touchdowns and a field goal at least to push.
Doable.
All right.
And then I was a little torn here, but I'm gonna throw it back. They had a rough homecoming, but they bounced back. So I'm gonna take Trine, yes, a D3 over Olivet this weekend. Just if you want to catch them, should be a good one.
What channel is that
Olivet
on?
College.
What channel is that on?
That's on the Octagon.
Hey, it's in the ESPN app. You can easily follow them along in the ESPN app. Turn on
That's
notifications.
actually a great pick, Sam. We don't have a spread for you, but I love it. That brings up a good point. All right, now give me your actual second pick.
Okay, fine. I'll take Kansas over Oklahoma.
Okay, so that's plus
I don't even know.
+9 right now.
Yes. Perfectly
Okay, but that's a
fine.
fair point, Sam. So Trine, is that homecoming weekend?
No, they already did homecoming. They lost.
Yeah.
Tough.
Well, I was going to say, so SVSU's homecoming weekend is this weekend as well, and they're playing University of Indianapolis Greyhounds. And give me the Cardinals. They're going to run it up on them.
Love it.
Must be homecoming weekend because LVC's got their homecoming this weekend.
Young.
Oh
What?
yeah, something in the air, baby.
Who's LVC? Who the Dutchman football fellas got?
Delaware Valley. Supposedly they're from around Philly.
Yep. Just
So-
outside, and they have not a good school, but because apparently could get in very easy, but
They can ball.
they can play some ball.
They can play some football. So who do you got taking?
In the nation for D3, from what I've heard.
All right, Max, what's your pick?
All right, so I'm gonna roll with my boys. Oklahoma State again, baby.
Love
Plus-
it.
Plus 3.5. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Against TCU. Yep. And then I'm gonna go Minnesota -6.5 against Illinois.
All right, I like that.
Look at
It's in
that.
Illinois,
That-
but it's a good pick.
Yep.
Yeah,
Those are my
solid,
2
Max.
picks. So
I was contemplating going on the opposite direction for both those games you talked about, Max.
well, good thing you didn't because you would have been 0-2 in college football.
Yeah.
I've learned my lesson. Don't go against Max.
All right, Kishko, stay here for a second. I'm going to read our last sponsor, then we're going to close out, all right? All right. Shout out to Modelo. Looking for a crisp lager that's moderate on calories and masterful on flavor? Look no further than Modelo Especial. Modelo Especial is more than just a Mexican summer sipper. It's the official beer of the Saturday morning soccer parents, and Thursday night, it's almost the weekend. Celebrators. Stop into your local Meijer or like-minded grocery store to grab yourself some Modelo Especial, a cerveza straight to the cabeza. All right, guys, that's all. Thank you, Kishko, for being here. Good luck this weekend on our picks. I have a quote. It's a Bobby Orr quote. So hockey guy, forget about style, worry about results.
Hey,
All right.
man, that's true.
Amen. What's our POV?
PVO.
Positive vibes
PVO.
only, boys.
All right, good luck.
Have a good one.